Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome back to Reality Realness with three S's. I'm your host, Chantele Francis, here to talk about episode 31 of Love Island USA Season 7. We are kind of at the final stretch. What is this, week 5? We have basically 1 week left until we crown our winners. Who do we want to win at this point? Who are we feeling? At the end of the last episode, I was kind of thinking like we actually do have some couples here, which was nice because I wasn't really getting that love feeling for most of the season. And now I feel like is some love potential. So I'm kind of happy to see that love is actually in the air right now. So that makes me feel good that the season might still end up being a love success. So let's just jump right into it because now we have our couples in there. All the extra people are out of the way. They're out of there. I'm still curious if they're going to bring any new bombshells in. I don't think so, but you never know. So let's just see what this episode has to offer us.
All the groundwork has been planning out since day one. And moments.
Yes, she's attracted to him. She kissed him on the first day. Suda's asking if he's her physical type. She seems like positively encouraging the situation. Alandia does give a lot of politician type answers, and she does actually even relate that to Nick when they're kind of joking around when he's like, how'd you feel with having them in the bottom? She felt great. She's like, oh, you thought I was going to give a politician's answer. So I just wish that like I would see her kind of gush a little bit more, like just be a little bit more like, yeah, like I do have a crush on him. Like instead of being like, yeah, I do have a crush on, like it's kind of matter of fact. I would like to see a little bit more of like the passion behind the words.
I would. Except I'd be like, oh, he's a little bit of an alien.
A little bit.
I like them. They're cute. That's a cute little conversation to have. Kind of giggly, kind of silly. I like them. I think they look good together. I want to see a kiss now. I still want to see a kiss. Let me see a kiss.
I have no regrets.
He leaned in for that kiss there. I think this is going the best out of all of her situationships that she's had so far. He's allowing her to be her. They're kissing. They're talking about dating outside of the villa. They live close, Boston and New York, which is pretty close. So, yay, Amaya.
Like, seriously.
Oh my god.
It feels good.
I know that's right.
It does feel good. I want what you got, Amaya. At least you had some options for a moment, which is kind of fun. But I never really felt like she was too much. I feel like I know a lot of people like Amaya. Especially at that age, just being like kind of touchy-feely or whatever. But it might just be the new generation, like just being a little bit more disconnected. You know, like I don't know. I was a kissing bandit when I was that age. Like I kissed everybody.
Y'all gotta set me up.
So they're playing around with the condom and they put it under Huda's pillow. A harmless little joke, little prank. At least you know that any other sexual encounters, they're likely have been using protection. So that's a good thing, I guess. But yeah. Yeah, they have like there's usually well, in the UK anyways, they have like a drawer full of condoms. And I remember one time, I can't remember which season, but they noticed that there were a lot of condoms gone from the drawer. So they're like, who is it? Who is it? Just, I am dead though that Nick has a little black baby. It's just cute.
Oh, you got twins.
I love that they gave Shelly and Ace twins. Also very funny. I mean, this challenges are usually very cute. Did they do it last year? I don't remember if they did it last year. I'm going to say no. I don't remember seeing it last year. The last time I remember seeing it specifically was season 2, because I remember it with Selly and Johnny, because I think she put the do-rag on the baby. I remember the purple do-rag.
I like the name Apollo.
Oh, Iris and Pepe also have twins? Interesting. I wonder what their reasoning behind the people who got the twins. Like, I do feel like they're pushing Shelly and Ace to kind of have a redemption couple story. I always said from the beginning that I thought that Shelly was the it girl of the season. And then with Ace, I feel like they have been shaping, well, Ace has been shaping kind of their narrative for them to win the game. And so maybe the producers are on board with that. And maybe having twins will make them be funny and have, like, you know, have a more material to work with, which will make them be in front of the camera a little bit more, which would make them maybe endeared to the audience more. So maybe they're also wanting to push that similar situation for Iris and Pepe.
And then the third one is cooking up. We'll see if I get lucky tonight.
That one's funny. Chase. I mean, Chase is a very cute name for sure. And Apollo, it's all right. But like, does he have any room on his back for those two names? Like, Apollo's a long name. That'd be like right across the middle of his back, and then Chase like right across the bottom of his back. You know, he doesn't have enough space with that Ace. Maybe you could put just the CH in the beginning.
We just wanted to keep the tradition.
I'm a big family guy, you know?
Lois and Peter are cute. Elijah for Brian and Maya is also cute. I do like them playing up these roles. It's just so, I think it's very adorable.
Are we positive that we are naming our child Alea?
Mm-hmm. Well, this was unplanned. You know,
Feels like
unplanned. Alea, and Hilton is going to be the bougie daughter of Alandria and Nick. I think their baby right now has a bonnet on, which is also very cute.
it happened. Like it's about to be done for.
Layla, I know a girl named Saskia. I like that name. So, but Layla, I do know a few Laylas. It's kind of an older name. I haven't heard of a Layla in a while. But a girl that I grew up with, her name was Layla. And maybe I know a few Laylas Middle Eastern. So it's spelled like, they spell it Leila. So maybe that's why she likes this name. Maybe there's people in her family that have that name.
Oh, what? It's a boy.
Wait
Oh my gosh,
minute.
it's a boy. Oh my gosh, we look like.
You didn't check, so apparently they found out that they had a boy. They probably would have to blur it, but yeah, surprise! You got a boy.
I was like, damn, if she doesn't stop right now, I'm gonna like.
Whoa! Okay, so they kind of allow themselves to have some sort of relationship, romantic feelings last night. Interesting.
Future president. Anyways, okay, we will start in a downward dog.
Fuck me then.
Oh my god. I get it why she's annoyed and upset. But he wasn't really meaning to leave you out. Okay, let's just see how this goes. I think it's going to cause a problem.
And until next time.
Namaste, Chris.
Namaste. Namaste.
She can never just shake anything off. And always has to like really, she just like sucks the air out of the room when she gets annoyed or frustrated or hurt. Everybody has to know that she's hurt.
Try it all.
Yeah, good job, Nick.
What are you doing?
Huh?
Why is Luna taking this so seriously? Who cares? It's not a real baby. I get it. You're trying to say that, you know, this, if he's going to be a future partner of yours, like he has to be good with children because you have a child. I understand that, but like they're having fun in the villa. Why do you need to be a nag? Why is she being a nag?
Like,
With you.
What you mean?
this is just an experiment. Like, this is not real life.
Interesting. JD called her out on her being kind of bossy and like taking the lead in that challenge, and like she definitely did not like when he said that. So I wonder if Chris will bring this up with her and if she will immediately get the ick or, you know, get turned off by him addressing his issues.
Like both sides are doing their part.
Agree.
So that's really important to me.
I'm already.
I agree with Melandria that like obviously if something happens and you know you were to be a single mom, that would be something that she'd be able to do because she says that, you know, she knows it's possible because she was raised by one. Same here. But I would love to have the experience and have my children have experience of a 2-parent household. Yeah, that's something that I didn't have, that I have no idea what it would be like. And that would be an experience that I would want to my children to have. Yeah, mom and dad in the house.
You like folding clothes?
No, you guys left the place a mess, so I'm cleaning.
Oh my God, it's sucking the air out of the room. It's supposed to be fun, Huda. Why do you need to make it miserable?
I can tell he really likes me, and it makes me feel good that
Actually, I think he doesn't like you, and he's just trying to get to the end of the season without like being really upset with you. I think you annoy him.
Ace and Shelly.
How?
I'm Brian and Amaya.
That's crazy.
But it is a big how, because like, what didn't they do? What didn't they do? I think that these two would be the most funny, enraged. So maybe that's why they chose that.
Thank you for giving me
My
a
baby
piece
was
of like
chilling.
home.
Aw,
And
that's so sweet, Nikki Poo.
thank you for being a good mother too.
I don't think I've ever watched a college football game. I may have watched college basketball, but I guess, yeah, I don't really care for sports. And my best friend's husband watches every sport and knows what's going on with every single sports team and player, etc. And he does say to me that it's kind of like reality TV, but like with sports. And so I wish that like I got into it from like a kid, but I feel like there's just too much to know. Like I wouldn't be able to get involved. It's too late. It's too late for me to become like a fan of a team, you know, or like maybe, I don't know. What do you guys suggest? Like, should I start watching sports? Which one? Let me know.
In our physical connection. That's really all I can say.
Okay, I was just saying that like I don't think he likes her, but I guess he does. And yeah, they canoodle, they home run. But I mean, do I think he likes her? I don't think he likes when she starts nagging him. But there's other times where I do think he does like her. But sometimes she really annoys him, I
Away
think.
from that being like
About
this is
that.
like this is cool. Like, I'm enjoying myself.
what's going on?
This is crazy. Like, I think Ace is even shocked by what's going on right now. He's like full smiles, Aces, and so is Nick. Like Nick is so like chipper and just like so like excited and like it's interesting. I've never really seen him like this before.
She says she's happy. That's what makes me happy. So it's like, love that for my girl.
I love it for Alandria as well. I love the fact that he's so complimentary. He's so kind to her. Like I think it's great that she stayed in the villa and she's able to have this part of the experience. You know, she didn't go out with not having a connection or just go out with feeling misled by Taylor and disrespected by Taylor. Like she gets to have like a new experience. Like just like if this ends up being something that they take outside of the villa or whatever, like it just changed her whole journey, and I think it's makes it a more positive experience for her. So I'm happy this has happened for her for sure.
On the grill.
Mm-hmm.
Here, like so.
Okay, do they need to have like the cheesiest music come on and be a part of it? Like it's not that romantic. I like it. It's definitely a fun. Who's done this date before? I feel like someone has done. It might have been in the UK, but I have seen the s'mores date before. But he's really enjoying it. I guess did he say once that he like loves making s'mores or something? Because she doesn't know how to do it and is asking him to help her make these s'mores. But it's basically just a marshmallow and chocolate sandwich between graham crackers. You can figure it out, Shelly, but obviously getting a guide to teach you, it helps them. It makes them more, it triggers what's it, Vasopressin, which is like women, you get endorphins and like they fall in love by dopamine and all that stuff. And the guys, it's like, I think it's called Vasopressin, and that's from either helping or missing you, I think are the two ways that you trigger that in a man. So yeah, getting him to teach her how to make s'mores is probably helping him fall for her.
So here we are, two kindred souls.
Here we are, two kindred souls. So cheesy. So cheesy. But like, has Shelly never roasted marshmallows before? Crazy.
Probably one of the most thoughtful things that's ever happened.
Really?
Ever? The most awful thing that's ever happened to him? Wow. I mean, it's probably because he's not too vulnerable all the time. Like he's the one that probably does a lot. And like he's never been in a relationship, so he's not necessarily had the opportunity for someone to treat him well in this way. So I guess it makes sense.
Wow, that was
It's all because of you.
They do have chemistry, but it could be because he's a really good kisser, and she's also a good kisser too, I think. But they do have kiss chemistry. And Hannah who? TJ who? There's a new couple in town.
You have good lips too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's all because of you.
Yeah, they're into each other. These kisses are good. Yeah, they're trouble for their other connections because they're not thinking about them at all, and they're gonna explore this, and they might get the win because, yeah, I don't know. They became a contender, I think.
Oh my god!
So who are they gonna choose? They're gonna choose Shelly and Ace, I think. Shelly and Ace will be getting this private time, I think. Oh wow! Okay, they're gonna give it to Maya and Brian. They're such a new couple. I thought they would give it to Ace and Shelly. Okay.
Pump eliminations right now. Like, I need to shave my ass crack. Baby, I am ready.
She didn't get a wax before you came, Maya. Maya Papaya. So real.
Yeah, where do you go?
With the whipped cream.
The Hideaway is such a weird concept. Still think it's quite strange that they're just like so excited for them to like have alone time, like that they're cheering so much. But you know, it's part of the show. It was a lighthearted episode. I enjoyed it. It was lots of smiles, and it was a feel-good episode for sure. I like seeing all the connections. I love seeing Pepe and Iris together. I even love Ace and Shelly having their little date, and they're quite funny as parents. Like I just thought it was a great episode just to see everybody kind of developing their relationships and their bonds, and they're just starting to fall for each other a little bit more. So I enjoyed this episode in just the development of these relationships. So it was great. And it says one couple's going home, but have they asked us to vote? Did we vote yesterday for your favorite couple? Maybe we did vote yesterday. So maybe that will be the results. Who do we think will be going home then? So in the bottom will probably be Pepe and Iris, Huda and Chris. How many couples are there? So there's Shelly and Ace, Nick and Olandria, Brian and Amaya, Pepe and Iris. Did I say Nick and Olandria already? Anyways, I think there's 5 couples. So probably Pepe and Iris will be the bottom because they didn't have this moment yet until after the vote had probably happened. Oh, I wanted to see them connect for a little bit longer, but who knows? Maybe I'm completely wrong. Are they still getting the votes from Shelly and Ace? Like, are they still getting votes, or has that shuffled around? Yeah, I wonder. I don't know. I don't want them to go, but it might be them. There's a lot of Huda fans, so I don't think Huda will go, even though she was a little bit naggy this episode. Oh, and it wouldn't matter because it would have been before this episode anyways. I don't think it'd be Brian and Amaya at all. Nick and Olandria have their favorites. Maybe Shelly and Ace, or I don't know. But I guess they're just trying to get to the final 4 couples already. They're going to do what, super dates? And that, like, I feel like it's almost over and like it just happened so fast. But anyways, it's been a fun ride so far. Not my favorite season, but it's like I'm enjoying this end game, this end part. This is feeling like Love Island. I'm smiling. I'm enjoying the connection. So it's a thumbs up from me. So let's continue this conversation in the comments box below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Please help us get to, do you think I can get to 15K by the end of the summer? Is that possible? I think anything's possible, right? Let's make that happen. That'd be so cool. It'd be awesome. So please like this video, leave a comment in the comment box below, and we'll continue our conversation there. Take care, everybody.